Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Tuesday, April 16th. April 16th, we are more than halfway through the month. And allow me to start by saying thank you for all those who were concerned and sending your prayers for my situation yesterday. I am doing much better. So thank you so much. It was very, very appreciated. Um, and I just appreciate the grace. Y'all were so kind to me. So here's where we're going this morning for a few moments. People posing. People posing. Hello, hello again for all who are joining me. And I think that well, good evening over there, Deb, and good morning to everyone on this U.S. East Coast, West Coast time. Hey, Gunny. Okay, so all of us have public and private personas. We do. Just because everything was never designed to be out in public. Some stuff you need to keep in the bedroom. Some stuff you need to keep within the marriage, within the relationship. Your finances necessarily don't need to be on Front Street everywhere you go. There is a public part of who we are and a private part. And sometimes, especially in this social media area where everybody is posing and everybody only shows the highlights of their lives on Instagram and YouTube, and people do strange things just for people to see them and to see what they want to project. And I get it. I do feel a little bad for those who have only grown up in this social media arena, because so often you didn't get a chance to really find out who you were, like the real you. Folks with curly hair want straight hair. Those with straight hair want curly hair. You don't own the car you posing in front of. You just rented it or you borrowed it. I mean, and it's just like it's a facade. And so I'm coming today for a few minutes because, as a carryover from yesterday, sometimes you just need to have the freedom, have the confidence to just be who you are, without, even if who you are is not pretty, is not all put together, it is going to have some people clutching their pearls like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that. Well, get over it, because this is just called real life. And when we really lift up the lid, when we really start pulling back the covers, everyone has times in their lives, seasons in their lives when you ain't got it all together, when you just don't, in every area of our lives. Physically, our health, we're trying to fake and front something that is not real. You got stuff going on in your body and you refuse to go to the hospital. You refuse to go check it out. Why? Financially, people are struggling and still putting up the front instead of asking for help. Instead of, hey, I am drowning in debt. I don't know how to get out of this. Do you know how much courage that takes to let those words come out of your mouth? Sometimes we don't have the courage to say that, so we keep the facade going. Spiritually, you pretend to be more than you are. You pretend to have the faith the size of way more than a mustard seed. You're more patient than Job, and your life is falling apart. And oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm going to speak those things that are not as though they were. There's a difference between posing and getting real, and so that we can get to the real version, so that we can live in real life. Relationships, sometimes we people pose in those too, to the point where I was telling, this past weekend, I was mentioning that, you really know who people are when you live with them. And so when you get adult children or even teens, preteens, ask them about their parents, Your friends, their parents, they have the best perspective. They have the best perspective. You out saving the world every day. Good morning, Verna. You out saving the world every day, and your kids don't like you. You are masterminding everybody on your job, and you got more advice than the law allows for the job, and you can't carry on a conversation in your house. People posing, our private lives, our private personas versus our public personas, and how we do anything is how we do everything. It pervades every area of our life if we are not consciously aware of where our lives intersect and how they blend with each other. So again, everything is not supposed to be publicly broadcast. It's not. Some stuff is supposed to be, but that's why it's called private. Okay? There's a time and a place for everything. And I guess I just want to encourage us to make sure we are very clear about the lines, very clear, because fake is not sustainable. You cannot sustain that stuff very long. That's why when people fall and tumble from great heights, that typically a lot of times we put them places, is shock and awe. Like, I cannot believe, I would have thought anybody but him. Oh, I just can't even believe it. Fake is not sustainable. And so I just want to encourage us that to make sure that we are not people posing so much that we blur the lines and we can't tell the difference between what should remain private and what should remain public, so that we don't walk around in a state of something that we cannot sustain, something that we cannot even maintain. It is okay. I promise you, everybody has issues. Everybody has issues. My issue might not be your issue. And my issue may have put me out on Front Street because I blew it publicly, because it's never going to be convenient time when stuff blows up. But everybody has issues. Everybody has struggles. Everybody has pains. Everybody has highlights that are real. But we also have times in our lives where we're failing, where we're missing it, where we're blowing it, where we get the rejections. Sometimes there are seasons of rejection. Everybody is going to tell you no. Everybody. And so if we know that whoever we admire and love and look up to and aspire to be has times of rejection and falsehood and just can't get it together, that should relieve some of the weight to live in a place of people posing. So just remember that, okay? I promise you. Thank you, Verna. Just remember that. That will relieve you of some of the weight of always keeping it together all the time, because that is not real life. If I pull back the curtain, if I just peep in behind you, I promise you, first of all, I am not going to be shocked. I gave up being shocked about what people do a long time ago, because Marines can be doing some stuff. So I learned decades ago, stop being shocked. You're wasting that emotion. Just good old people trying to do the best we can do. My role, what I am passionate about and in pursuit of, is trying to help as many people as I can be the best version of themselves as often as we can, even while I work out my own stuff. Okay? Even while I work out my own stuff. Amen, amen, and amen. Okay, that is my offering to you today, that we balance out that balance out. Take some of that weight off you. Okay, that S on your chest can remain. Just you know, it's not. It don't have to be that bright. It does not have to be that bright all the time in neon lights. Until next time, take real good care of yourself. Watch your posing. Watch it. Be conscious of it. Be aware of it. Join me here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Pacific, and know that you are loved on today.